Hey everybody, it's One Click Lindsay with trafficandleads.com. Today I'm going to talk about 3 psychological principles. I know I'm getting all cerebral on you, and how they can affect your online marketing. The more you know about these, the more you'll know how to tailor your content to meet your viewers and to get them to make that buying decision. The first one is called the Spotlight Effect. I recently highlighted this in a blog of mine, so you can go read a little bit more about it. Basically, the Spotlight Effect is you think everyone's watching you, but in reality, no one is. It's like when you're going to work and you end up tripping up the stairs. You think everyone's kind of making fun of you all day, but no one cares. That's a Spotlight Effect. Let me tell you a little bit about the experiment that the scientists ran to figure out the Spotlight Effect. Essentially, they have this classroom of people sitting there and they're like, we are going to quiz you on memory. And they have a person with a Barry Manilow t-shirt walk in. And they ask the guy, how many people do you think noticed your really embarrassing t-shirt? And he guessed over half of the people noticed. About 5% noticed. No one is noticing. This is good in online marketing. If you're shy and you don't want to get out there in front of everyone, it doesn't matter because no one's really paying that much attention to anything that you're really doing. It's bad news for your online marketing because you need to step up your game and keep putting heartfelt, quality, useful content out there so people will start to pay attention to you. That's the Spotlight Effect. Next, the Pratfall Effect. If you make a mistake, people will find that endearing and actually like you more. How did they test this one? They had a whole bunch of people listening to this quiz show with different hosts. And they had one of the hosts spill his coffee, and that was the only difference. And they turned around and said, which host did you guys like best? And they all said the guy who spilled his coffee because he seemed a lot more relatable. Now you can utilize this in online marketing is when you get your video out and you accidentally stumble, or your cat walks in and walks across the camera, or you have this piece of hair in your face. You just move on because it makes you more human. Don't go and edit all of those things out. It's another reason why Facebook Live and Instagram stories are so popular right now, is because it gives you a real shot into the life of people. They're not so highly edited. Now, there's 3 things you have to consider. You can't be so stumbly and fumbly that people are actually taking pity on you. Make sure that whatever you're stumbling and fumbling about has nothing to do with what you're actually selling. And finally, in order for the Pratfall Effect to work effectively for you, you have to be viewed as a expert. If you're not viewed as an expert, or you're not viewed like a little bit better than whoever's viewing you in whatever field and like whatever context, then it's not going to work, because then you're just a regular Joe or you're below them, and it definitely won't work. The third one is mere exposure. The more you're exposed to something, the more familiar and trustworthy it is. Next time you're picking out shampoo, go and don't pick out your regular kind of shampoo and see which ones you go towards. Yes, that's marketing. I get it. But do you not think, well, Suave is always on TV. It must not suck that bad. So what does this mean for your online marketing? Simple. It means start online marketing. Get out there in front of people. Boost your posts. And by the time it's time for them to make a buying decision, they'll pick you because you're familiar, because of the mere exposure effect. So there you have it. 3 psychological principles and how they can help you in online marketing. Make sure you join me at theclicktechnique.com. That's my free online marketing group. It's free. We talk about cool stuff like this all the time. If you're not sure how to execute your online marketing, or maybe you are, but you're not sure about the next steps, you've got to join us at The Click Technique, theclicktechnique.com. It's free. Join me on my podcast every Monday, Traffic and Leads Podcast. And finally, I am One Click Lindsay with trafficandleads.com, where the solution to your slow growth is just one click away.